Welcome back, beautiful soul. Today we are diving into a topic that is going to change how you view yourself forever. Inside every woman lives sacred energies, ancient blueprints that shape how we love, live, and lead. They are called the 7 feminine archetypes. By the end of this video, you will not only know your primary archetype, but you will feel more connected to your radiant and true self than ever before. The 7 feminine archetypes are the Maiden, the Mother, the Lover, the Queen, the Huntress, the Sage, and the Mystic. If you already know your dominant archetype, or if there are specific ones that you want to skip around to, here are the video chapters for you. They aren't just ideas. Archetypes are patterns, key tendencies, personalities that manifest with or without our knowing. They are universal, timeless. Their energy has been circulating since the beginning. They are infinite, unlimited as creation itself. Archetypes contain both light and dark, a contrast that makes them complex, dynamic, and infinitely compelling. It uses imagery to reach us through song, word, memory, painting, dream. Since archetypes are about potential energy, there is no way to capture them fully. This video is too small in scope to contain the vastness of the archetypes, but I will do my best in explaining the 7 feminine archetypes. Knowing your dominant archetype helps you to understand your natural strengths, your gifts, your talents, hobbies, tapping into that creative energy, learning how to harness your true power, and expanding on the characteristics and the energies that these different archetypes embody. It also helps you recognize your unique beauty, empowering yourself through what makes you special, your eternal light, helping you use your imagination by getting into the space of emotions, feelings, dreams. Knowing your dominant archetype helps you build confidence in love, leadership, and in your life, moving us from one way to multiple ways. Inclusion over rejection toward a deeper and more creative experience of life, to captivate our minds and our hearts, to take the next step on our journey. When you know your archetype, you stop comparing yourself to others. You realize you were meant to be you. So let's get to know them and expand our sense of self. Today, I will give you a beautiful overview of each archetype, including descriptions, examples, prompts, reflections, and a chance for you to dive deeper into that energy. Stay until the end for a special invitation to embody your energy more fully. The Maiden is the fresh bloom of feminine energy. She's youthful, curious, and hopeful. She has so much to learn. The Maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to a challenge that leads her to the next phases of womanhood. She must grow, but yet she hesitates by the charms of youth. Her edginess includes both shame and delight. Some examples of the Maiden archetypal energy is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. When the Maiden is in her light energy, she is joyful, open-hearted, and in the shadow side, the Maiden energy is naive and fearful of growing up. For reflection of the Maiden archetype, where are you being invited to see the world with new eyes? If you want to go deeper into this energy, you can study Persephone, Alice, or any other princess figure that resonates with you. The Mother, she is the nurturer, the creator, the life giver. The Mother wraps her loving arms around her creation and begins to hold tight on what she meant to set free. She contains both aspects of light and dark, both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives, she clings, she creates, yet restricts. In this complex energy, the Mother holds the key to the eternal challenge of love. Some examples of the Mother archetypal energy is Michelle Obama and Marmee from the movie Little Women. The Mother in her light energy is loving and wise. The Mother in her dark energy is overgiving and self-neglecting. Reflect what in your life needs nurturing, including yourself. If you want to go deeper, read Tao Te Ching, Chapter 1, and imagine the mother of 10,000 things. The lover embodies sensuality, creativity, and emotional aliveness, also known as the devoted, the heart, the beloved. The lover appreciates and takes in the world through their senses, reveling in the beauty of song, art, dance, music, sense, and sensuality. Her energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we experience the sweetest taste of honey, a kiss of a lover, or gentle words spoken to a child. The lover is in awe of the world and what it presents, reveling in the glorious details and grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. Some examples of the lover archetype would be Marilyn Monroe and Rihanna. When this energy is in light, it is magnetic and passionate. When the lover is in their shadow side, they seek external validation. And to reflect upon the lover, how can you invite more pleasures in your daily life? And for those of you who want to go deeper, contemplate and look up ideas, meditate on Aphrodite. The queen, she rules with vision, wisdom, and grace. She has a dualistic nature. She either resides with grace and eloquence to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls to petty moods, casting a shadow across the land. She is the moon's radiant reflection. To embody the queen is to settle deep into trust, resolve, and power. The queen fears nothing. She is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. Some examples of the queen archetype would be Beyonce, of course, Queen Ramonda from Black Panther, and Oprah Winfrey. When the queen is in light, she is powerful and dignified. And when the queen is in her dark energy, she is controlling and disconnected. To reflect upon this archetype, where are you called to lead with heart and authority? If you want to go deeper in embodying the queen energy, just look up Nina Simone singing Stars live at the Montreux Jazz Festival. The Huntress is the fierce and independent warrior. She is on a precise mission with an aim. The Huntress is skillful, quick, decisive, and results oriented. The Huntress archetypal energy is aligned with the greatest creatures of the world: the lion, the wolf, the tiger, the shark. She is the seeker, the pursuer, and the predator. She will journey far and wide, seeking the prize that calls to her heart. Some examples of the Huntress energy is Katniss from The Hunger Games, Serena Williams, and the Greek goddess Artemis. When this archetype is in light, it is free and determined, and in the shadow side, it is emotionally detached. Reflect on what mission you are being called to chase. If you want to go deeper, look at the painting by Frida Kahlo called The Wounded Deer. And next we have the Sage, the keeper of wisdom and truth. The Sage has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. In her long life, she has witnessed cycles of death, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regression. She has the ability to rise above duality. This energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering all in the same mouth. The Sage is the master of letting go and reading into what is. She rejects nothing. The Sage has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty, day-to-day things. She seeks a deeper path, even if it is meant living a more solitary life. Some examples of the Sage would be Maya Angelou. In light, the Sage is wise and discerning, and in the shadow, overthinking and emotionally distant. To reflect, what truth are you being asked to embody? To go deeper, study Hecate and Lilith. Is my dominant archetype, and we have the mystic, the bridge between worlds, intuitive, spiritual, and deeply connected. Were y'all able to guess that this one is mine? The light worker, the dreamer. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture. She is fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. A true alchemist transmuting darkness into light. She doesn't fear darkness, but rather sits in it, harnessing the potential and the latent energy behind it, embedding it with light. She is patient, prudent, the change maker, seeking growth beyond all else. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life. Examples would be Sade and Frida Kahlo. In light, the mystic is a visionary and soulful. In dark, she is ungrounded and escapist. Where must you trust your intuition over logic? And to go deeper into the mystic energy, explore poems written by Zen Combs. You are layered, fluid, and multi-dimensional. You might be a maiden in one season, a queen in another. Your feminine essence is a symphony. Every note is sacred. Use this to awaken your full range of archetypal selves with light, curiosity, space, and acceptance to the ones that need it most. Each archetype has a time, a place, a potent energy that we might need to call on someday. Discovering your archetype is just the beginning. In my next video, I will show you how to radiate your feminine energy daily, how to attract a soft, abundant life with life-changing habits and rituals. You don't want to miss it. Until then, remember, you are powerful, sacred, and pure light.